What's going on, people? I know you know the vibes. It's your boy Scarcious. I'm back in the Ultra League Open, of course, and we're going to go straight in. We've got our first opponent. Let's dive in there. Cresselia on the lead, of course, as per usual. We go into a Gyarados shiny one at that. Normally I'd expect Gyarados to run, but now that they got that crunch, they're probably going to stay in. So we'll just be hitting them up with Grass Knot and play this one out. Expecting that crunch to come in. It is that crunch. We're going for the Grass Knot again. They're staying in. They shielded that one up. No problem by me. Expecting another crunch to come in. They don't need to bait. I barely ever shield with Cresselia. They get that crunch off. We survive. Try to get to the next one. We do get it. No way they're farming down my Cresselia. You already know she's a boss. They survive the Grass Knot. Just barely. At this point, we know we can come in with Talonflame and farm down. Okay, they come in with Empoleon. We're going to hit him with that Brave Bird. And most likely going to have to dip straight away. Them waterfalls are chunking. We get the Brave Bird off. We switch, they switch. But look what they switched into and look what we switched into. We're going to get them weather balls off. First one lands. We shield at the potential Brave Bird. It is that Brave Bird. We farm up. They back out. You know the vibes. Come on, man. Them easy dubs. Let's go straight into the next one, man. Ultra League is where it's at, man. Okay. Togekiss on the lead. We're fine with that. They decide to run. We switch. They switch. We saw Metal, so instantly thought Talonflame, yeah, come down and burn down the place. But it's a Metal and they have Rock Slide, so we're going to have to shield. We are melting them away at the same time, but they can spam off Rock Slides. So we're just going to go and get hotter with that Flame Charge. Each Flame Charge we let off, we're going to be doing more damage, so we're trying to get them off as soon as possible. They've got our second shield in, we're doing a bit more damage, we get to another Flame Charge, we get it off. They're double shielding also. We're melting them down and most likely we'll get to the next Rock Slide. They do. Of course. Metal can spam. This will most likely take us out, of course. It does. Coming with Politoad. Only the quick moves will do damage. We can farm down. They didn't have nothing to threaten us. They most likely had Rock Slide and Superpower. They back out. They know the vibes. I know. You know. The vibes. On to the next one. Crest versus Crest. Let's go. I'm down for it. This comes down to a thing of, are we going to be winning CMP? Or can we get the debuff? We're farming up. We'll let it off. And we're hoping to get that debuff. You don't get it. They decide to throw. And we're going back and forth. There's not much else you can do at this stage, and there's no point switching out. You might lead yourself into more trouble. So we play this one out and see how it goes. At this stage, it's bulk versus bulk. And it looks like they do win CMP. That takes us out. We come in with Talonflame. See how much farm down we can get. We're not going to be able to farm it down too much. That is Crest. But as long as it's not a future sight, we're good. It is a future sight, which takes, Jesus, probably just about over half health. But we farm down. Go for that flame charge on the yellow and Ninetales. Are they going to shield it? Of course they're going to shield it. Go for the back-to-back. They shield that one too. We get both shields. Switch out into Poly. Ninetales ain't going to do much to him. And their shields are down. Then weather balls are not going to do much from her. We're going to spam off our own weather balls. And as the Alona Ninetales is using Charm, they're not going to be able to get to a Dazzling Gleam if they are running Dazzling Gleam. So they'll just be using weather balls, which won't be doing much at all. Poly's good. We didn't even have to shield that if we didn't want to. But yeah, this one should be a GG. Go for that nice farm down. In comes their Swampert, Shadow. Spam off the first weather ball on him. Spam off the second. And we get to the third. We still had a shield, they knew that, so there was no point them throwing theirs. They weren't gonna try and throw their move because they knew they would have needed more than one Hydro Cannon. And that's a GG. As we expected. On to the next one. Crest vs Talonflame. Let's go. Crest doesn't fear Brave Bird. She's too much of a tank. Big boss. So, as per usual, we barely ever shield with Crest, so we play this one out. We get the shield. They thought we was running Future Sight. We're not. But we'll take the shield happily. And go for the flame charge. We'll just go for as much chip as we can. They're most likely going to flame charge again. They do. Ramping up their energy, ramping up the heat. But Chris can get off another one, no? She does not. They decide to throw their move. They didn't feel like tanking another Moonblast. So we'll happily go down, because we're coming with Polly. And get the move off. Nice, down they go. They didn't want to use the last shield. And the bomb snow comes in. We don't like that, so we catch. Which was so smooth. Energy ball. We caught the energy ball. What a beautiful catch. Politoad didn't want to feel that. Umbreon's a tank, so we're just going to keep chipping as much as we can before Polly has to come back. Talonflame getting off. A Abomasnow doesn't want to see Talonflame, especially not while the energy's getting heated. Come on. Talonflame says, no, we just warms in. Warms in. We switch quickly and let off this weather ball before they decide to bring in their Abomasnow. We do bring the Abomasnow. We're going to just chip it as much as we can before we get hit with energy balls. Yep, keep spamming them. Chip as much as we can. This Talonflame hasn't got too much health. We decide to shield it. Gonna chip a bit more. They decide to shield too, which is fine by me. We switch out. Something goes down. They tried to catch it, didn't work. We weren't even near the weather ball yet, so there was no point. They obviously wasn't counting or lost track. And now we spam off another weather ball with the Polly. Take down their Abomasnow. GG's. On to the next one. You know the vibes. Coming up against the next legend. Another Talonflame lead. We just play this out as we normally do, as we come up against Talonflames a lot. We play it out the same way. Cresselia doesn't need to shield. She's thick enough. She's built different. So we just keep chipping as much as we can. They're ramping up their energy, ramping up the heat with a flame charge. And we're throwing our Moonblast. Get some more chip. Oof. We tried to throw the grass knot. I was hoping to get a shield off of it, but we didn't get the move off. with a ball incoming on their end. Oof. They go down. Incoming with Umbreon. Reoccurring theme here with the best body Umbreons. Jeez, we go for the Blizzard. But like we say, Umbreon's also built thick, so you can tank this. Yeah, it doesn't do too much. Is it a foul play incoming? Yep, foul play. Doesn't do too much to Polly. Spam the weather ball. Chip as much as we can and play it out. Get off the next weather ball before Talonflame services are needed. There we go, we survive, then we switch. They switch also. I'm gonna have to ramp up the heat on this Stunfisk while he tries to spam off rock slides. But we've got 2 shields, so we're looking okay here. Gotta get off the flame charges as fast as possible so we can fire up the heat. They decide to let that one go because they know our next one's gonna come even hotter. But at this point, the incinerates are doing too much for it. So we should melt it to death. They get off another rock slide. We gladly shield this. And they're not going to have time to get to a rock slide before they're taken out. Talonflame seals the deal. Comfy. Umbreon's still alive in the back. Comes in with a foul play, but Talonflame's good. Talonflame's good. Ramp it out. And we go overkill with a Brave Bird to end that battle off. That's a GG. Talonflame going off. And that was the last battle. Thank you all for watching once again. I'll see you all on the other side.